Shall we rise as the first commander?
Operation Lake Sanity 2, which commenced on the 23rd of April this year, with the participation of troops from Cameroon, Chad, and Nigeria. It will complement our routine press releases since the commencement of the operation. In the past 1 month, our dedicated troops have been relentless in their efforts, recently clearing some locations such as Doronera, Zannari, Bagadaza, and other key terrorist strongholds in Lac Tchad area. It is essential to acknowledge the sacrifices made during this phase. Regrettably, we have recorded 6 casualties among the multinational Joint Task Force troops since the operation began. Therefore, let me use this forum to further extend our deepest condolences and prayers for their eternal rest. Their bravery and sacrifice shall not be forgotten. We also pray for the quick recovery of those that were injured. Despite the initial challenges, Operation Lake Sanity 2 has achieved substantial successes. We have recorded the surrender of 176 terrorists and the arrest of 57 individuals involved in terrorist activities. During these operations, we recorded a notable cache of armaments, including 796 rounds of ammunition, 1 PKM machine gun, 5 AK-47 rifles, 2 motorcycles, and 8 magazines, alongside various other arms, ammunition, and logistics support items. Additionally, Operation Lake Sanity 2 air interdictions have been highly effective. These aerial operations conducted by national air forces from Chad, Nigeria, and Cameroon have led to the destruction of crucial terrorist logistics bases and staging areas, particularly around Tumbum Fulani and other key locations. Over 140 terrorists were neutralized during these airstrikes, and a significant amount of terrorist platforms and material were destroyed, severely crippling their operational capabilities. The success of Operation Lake Sanity 2 is a testament to the dedication and commitment of our troops. Although the operation continues, the advancements we have made are critical steps toward restoring peace and stability in the Lake Tchad Basin region. We deeply appreciate the Chiefs of Defense Staff from all the troops contributing countries. We assure them that the multinational Joint Task Force remains committed to its mandate of creating a safe and secure environment in the Lake Tchad areas affected by Boko Haram and other terrorist groups. We also want to acknowledge the support provided by national operations such as Operation Emergence 4 in Cameroon, Operation Hadenkai in Nigeria, the Chadian National Operations, and Sector 4 operations in Difa, Niger Republic. These operations have been instrumental as a blocking force for Operation Lake Sanity 2. Likewise, we express our gratitude to the media for your continuous support and cooperation as we proceed with our operations. Rest assured, we'll keep you updated on any further developments. Thank you once again. We will now take some few questions.
Good morning, sir. I am Hamza Suleiman with the News Agency of Nigeria.
Suleiman from the News Agency of Nigeria. Your first question is you want to know about our challenges in the Lake Tchad Basin. One of the major challenges we are facing during this operation is, of course, the terrain. You know, the terrain in the Lake Tchad Basin is very sandy, and it's not easy for our vehicles to traverse the terrain. Again, the area, you know, is littered with islands. So the challenge of crossing the water from one island to another, it's quite demanding. It's not all canoes you can use. So we have to get specific types of canoes with engines to move around the islands. You know, some of the places, the waters are very shallow, so it's very difficult to even use the canoes with engines. So these are some of the challenges we are facing in the area. Another major challenge, which is operational to us, is the sustained and continuous use of improvised explosive devices by the terrorists. The terrorists have laid so many improvised explosive devices along the roadside, in the waters, and we have vehicle-borne improvised explosive devices as well. Even persons-borne suicide bombers are there. So these are some of the challenges we are facing in this operation. But I want to assure you that all these challenges will not deter us from doing our work, restoring stability in the Lake Tchad Basin region, so that the inhabitants of the area can go back to their normal life they used to experience, normal life of living, farming, fishing, herding, and what have you. Thank you. You wanted to know where the Niger forces are in terms of air interdiction. The Niger forces are with us. We are together. Officially, they are not part of this operation, but I can tell you they have contributed tremendously so far in the conduct of Operation Lake Sanity 2. On the day the Boko Haram terrorists attacked Malam Fatori, the Niger air assets were up, and they assisted the troops and gave them a lot of information and gave us information which we used to counter that attack. So the Niger forces, the air assets of Niger, are supporting this operation. Thank you. From NTA Maiduguri, you want to know how safe are the communities around the Lake Tchad Basin area. This is not the first time we are conducting such an operation. This particular operation, Lake Sanity 2, started on the 23rd of April, so we're over 1 month now. And before the operation commenced, we have knowledge and information of where the communities are. That is the communities that are not Boko Haram communities. And we have taken note of that in our plans, and we're ensuring that they are safe. So for now, there's no problem with the communities living around the Lake Tchad Basin area. I'm sure you are aware that a lot of them, since the crisis started years ago, have moved out of the area closer to the main towns. And some of them are in displaced camps and what have you. Most of the communities that you can see further inside are the terrorist communities. So the major communities of good law-abiding citizens are safe, and there is no problem with them. Thank you. That is why we are conducting the operations, because we want to improve the security in the region. And hopefully, by the time we finish the operation, definitely some people that left their homes will be able to go back. As you are aware, the Borno State government in Nigeria is trying to relocate some displaced persons back to their ancestral homes. Yes, back to their ancestral homes. So by the time we finish the operation, a lot of people will be able to go back to their locations and their ancestral homes to continue their normal lives. Thank you.
Okay, la réponse du commandant est que, so what give you this idea to give the name Lake Sanity?
Okay. On the number of troops from each country that are participating, you know this is an international press conference, and we are still conducting the operations. So for security reasons, I might not be able to give you the specific number from each country, troops. I hope you understand me. Then the reason why we chose the name Lake Sanity 2, from the word sanity, is to stabilize, to bring peace, to bring normalcy. And we're doing this in the area of the Lac Tchad. So that is why we gave the operation the name Operation Lake Sanity 2. You know, we have done one. There was Lake Sanity 1 before in 2022, and this is the second one we're doing. So that's why we named it Operation Lake Sanity 2. Thank you very much again for that question. You want us to, you are talking about issue of persuasive means of convincing the terrorists to surrender their arms and ammunition. Excuse me. Part of our strategy is also the non-kinetic means of bringing the insurgency to an end. We don't only rely on kinetic force like Operation Lake Sanity 2 that we are doing now. We also engage in other peaceful means of getting the terrorists to surrender and come back to the community. I will tell you that in January this year, before we started this Operation Lake Sanity 2, in January, we conducted Operation National Salam. And Operation National Salam is a media information operations where we dropped leaflets in the enclaves of the terrorists to convince them that what they are doing is wrong and to give them that confidence that they can surrender and be absorbed back into the society. And because of that, quite a number of them have surrendered. Definitely, you know, some of them will not want to surrender. So, Operation Lake Sanity 2 is for those that have refused to heed to the call. That's where we are using the kinetic means. So we are using other strategies apart from the kinetic. We have also constructed over 95 community projects, quick impact projects in the 4 countries, communities in the 4 countries. Okay, thank you very much. So far, the operation is still ongoing. We have not finished, but so far we have recorded 6 casualties. Lake Sanity 1, we had more casualties, but as I've told you, this operation is still ongoing. We are not yet finished. We can only compare Lake Sanity 1 and 2 when Lake Sanity 2 is completed. Then to assure the people that peace will be restored is by carrying out more and more operations. We will not sit down and allow the terrorists to dominate the Lake Tchad Basin area. We have to continue to carry out operations until we see that we have cleared the entire Lake Tchad Basin region. So I want to assure the populace that with time and in due course, peace will be returned to the Lake Tchad Basin region with our continuous operations, both kinetic and non-kinetic, by the special grace of God. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Da farko dai zan fara da yi muku godiya da kuka samu damar halartar wannan ganawa da 'yan jaridu. Muna matukar godiya. Kamar yadda na faɗa ɗazu da na fara briefing dina, mun fara operation Lake Sanity 2 ne ran 23 ga watan Afrilu. Akalla yanzu mun kusan sama da wata ɗaya muna wannan operation ɗin. A lokacin da muke operation mun samu mun yi nasara mun shiga wasu gurare kamar Zannari, Tumbuma, Doron Nera da gurare ma daban-daban wanda ba zan iya ambata ba yanzu. Kuma Allah ya ba mu nasara mun ceto mutane da dama, musamman mata da yara, kuma an samu komanda na 'yan ta'adda wanda ya mika wuya. Duka dai a halin yanzu zan iya cewa mutum 176 su suka mika wuya, kuma akwai wasu wanda muka kama kuma muna gudanar da bincike a kansu, wanda su wannan ba su mika wuya ba, amma muna zargin su, muna tunanin cewa suna da hannu a cikin ta'addancin da ke faruwa a tafkin Chadi. Kamar yadda na faɗa, akwai mata da yawa, kamar shekarun jiya waccan mata da yara 44 aka ceto a yankin Mangono. Kafin wannan ma akwai wasu suma da aka ceto sama da kusan 50 suma. So akalla za a cewa kusan 100 yanzu mata da yara an ceto su daga wannan area. To bayan mun samu labari, kamar da kuka sani, su 'yan ta'adda sun je Kukawa sun ce mutane su bar garin, amma wannan abin ƙarya ne, kawai sun je ne don su razana mutane su kore su. Amma a halin yanzu akwai mutane suna rayuwarsu a Kukawa, kamar yadda ka sani. Wasu ne dai suka bar gurin, yes. Gwamnan jihar Borno shi ma ya je, bayan ina je shekarun jiya ya je gurin, ya ƙara jaddada mutanen cewa kar su damu, insha Allah muna tattare da su, za mu ba su security da duka abin da ya kamata mu ga cewa sun tafiyar da rayuwarsu kamar yadda suka saba a Kukawa. Akwai su kam gaskiya. Na ɗaya, akwai, kasan inda muke operation ɗin nan Sahara ne, so yawanci muna samun matsala, motocinmu suna samun matsaloli wajen tafiye-tafiyenmu a wannan area. Yawanci suna kafewa, sai an ɗauki lokaci sannan a fito da su. Akwai kuma kasar tsibirai Lac Tchad, tudu ne, kwari, in kuma sakwai ruwa ne. To wannan ba kowace ɗin mota ba ce za ta iya bi ta wannan gurin. Kwale-kwalen da ma za a amfani su dole su zama musamman su za a samu wanda za su iya aiki a wannan gurin, saboda ka san wasu guraren ruwan ba zurfi, so injin na speedboat haka ba zai iya aiki sosai ba. So wasu ma ba za ma iya amfani da injin ba, dole kawai da kwale-kwalen za a amfani. So bugu da ƙari kuma akwai ƙalubalen bumabuman da 'yan ta'adda suke yawan dasawa. Yanzu ma muna samun labarin cewa su da suka dasa ma bumabuman wasu guraren masu manta suna shiga ciki, abin yana kashe su. To wannan su ne matsalar da muke fuskanta a wannan area. na tafkin Chadi. Amma duka wannan insha Allah ba zai hana mu aikin mu ba. Dakarun za su jajirce, za su yi kokari su ga cewa mun kawo zaman lafiya da kwanciyar hankali a tafkin Chadi in Allah so ya yarda.
Akwai batun farko-farko da ake samu daga cewa sakamakon ruwan da dakarun rundunar kawancin kasar da kasance a kan yadda da a ƙarshe sun goma suna wucewa a kan talakawa fararen guda. Wani tabbaci wani rundunar za ta ba wa fararen guda na ba su kariya da dukiyoyin su kuma rayuwarsu.
Ka san wannan aikin tsaro da muke yi ba aikin soja bane ba kawai, aiki ne na kowa da kowa. Dole ya kamata al'ummomi su rika ba mu bayani, su rika gaya mana, suna kiran mu, suna ba mu information da intelligence da ya kamata da mu kare su. In ba su gaya mana cewa ga 'yan ta'adda suna nan zuwa ba, ko kuma sun samu wasiƙa ko wani rahoto cewa 'yan ta'adda suna so za su zo garinsu, bayan da za mu yi sani. Ƙila sai sun tafi garin sun gama abin da za su yi sun tafi kafin mu sani. Amma in suna gaya mana a kan lokaci, kaga za mu ɗauki matakai wanda zai ba mu dama mu kare su, mu tabbatar cewa ba a samu wani miskila ba insha Allah.